All right, guys. So one video that I've been meaning to make, and I get asked a lot to make this video just because of the fact that everybody always asks, "Hey, what do you use to carry your PSPs?" And when you travel, when you go somewhere, I honestly, I am almost ashamed to admit I have a lot of options just because whenever I go to the game shops, whenever I go to swap meets and stuff, if I see a PSP pouch, I'm honestly a sucker for them. If I can get them for $5 or cheaper, there's only a couple I spent a little bit more on, but especially the new ones. If you see them back there, the sealed ones, yeah, I spent a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, every time I see an open, a loose case or a loose bag pouch, I pick it up. I don't know why. It's just second nature at this point. But I'm gonna start off with some secondhand ones. This one is a stock PSP one. It's not. This isn't Sony. This is some weird brand. I'm not sure what it is. I think I found this in the dollar bin. Um, it's not the worst case. It has space for the PSP, of course. Space for two UMDs, and you can see it's the little elastic stuff. And that's about it. This was really straightforward, generic. It has a little thing so you can put it through a belt loop or something like that. But yeah, this is the generic stuff you see. Stuff that isn't licensed by Sony. But it's not bad. I mean, gets the job done. Um, this is probably one of the better aftermarket ones. Just because of the fact that you can tie it to a belt loop. If it's the PSP, let me show you guys. So I have some cords in there. So the PSP goes in the first pouch. There's some cords in there right now, but it gives you the option of carrying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 UMD discs, and they're loose. And it also has an extra pouch. So the other one I didn't know what brand it was. This one is actually a brand called Pelican. I don't know if you guys can see the emblem, but it's a Pelican. I do not think it's the Pelican, like the Pelican cases, those are super expensive ones. I think it's just some generic brand that came out with PSP stuff at the time. But I mean, it's a pretty good sturdy case. I mean, it has a belt loop, a little thing to attach. I mean, it's a solid. This is a solid one. This is one of the better aftermarket cases that I've seen. This is the generic eBay one you see on generic Chinese one you see on eBay. It has the PSP on it, but this isn't officially licensed by Sony. So it's one big pouch. So I'm sure for the system, it has a few strings to hold the system in place. And then back here, it's a bigger pouch. These are bigger than a UMD, so I don't know. I mean, you can have, I guess you can hold a few UMDs and whatever extra stuff you have. Padding on the bottom. This one it's a pretty good case, but I don't know. To me, it looks cheap. This one just looks like it screams Chinese to me. Chinese, made in China. And now moving on to my OE original Sony ones. So, of course, the classic handy dandy. This comes with almost every PSP, or the 1000s that when they came in the box sets. So, little slip case. This works. I mean, gets the job done. Prevents the screen from getting scratched. The next one, I like these. I don't know why. It just slip your PSP in there, and it has a belt loop, a really sturdy one. I really like this. I've been looking for a new one. I don't know if I have one. No, I don't have one of these. There's a few online, but they're kind of expensive. Brand new, they're like 30, 40 bucks. So I'm hoping one day to find one in the $15 to $20 range. But I really like this one. I don't know why. Maybe it's the yellow, maybe it's the logo on it. This is licensed by Sony. Next, we have the little mini one. So apparently this was a promo. It holds several UMDs in here. 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, each one holds 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. This little thing can hold up to 8 discs. It's really sturdy, really good material. I am missing the little hook that it came with, but I could put any little hook on there, so it's not a big deal. Next, it's these Sony ones. This is the hook I was talking about, similar to this hook. That's the other one's missing. But these are really, really good material. You can feel like these are quality. Your PSP goes in here, and then you have room on the bottom for your memory cards, and I would assume 2 and 2 UMDs in there. And yeah, this is really nice material. This is a quality little hook. So these are the ones that are up there. But yeah, this one is really nice, great option. Next, I have what I would call the big brother of this one, the big brother. This one is a triple pouch. So same similar style. This one's a little scuffed, but I got a brand new one up there. It's not a big deal. So this one has space for your PSP, first pouch, or space for your PSP on the second pouch. There's some headphones in there, nice. And then space on the third pouch for your UMD discs. So it has space for 2, 4, and extra space in here. So you can fit up to 8, I think, in there. But yeah, so that's that one right there. I really like this one, actually. This is actually, if you can find this one, this is an awesome buy. This one's also an OE PSP one. This is more of a generic. It's literally just space for your PSP. This comes in a bundle set. I have a brand new one. It's behind the kiosk, but this comes in a bundle. I mean, this one's all right. Pretty good material, but limited on what you can carry. This is actually the same thing. This one's in black though. Like I said, limited on what you can carry. This one also comes in one of the bundles behind the kiosk, brand new. I have a brand new one, but this one's pretty good, pretty decent material. This one has space for the PSP, and you can fit a few UMDs in there. But this one's really good material as well. Then you have this one is type of a fanny pack style. So this one's pretty cool too. This one has space for 4 UMD discs in here, your PSP in the back, and yeah, I mean, it has belt loops and everything. So this was really cool too. This is a purse style, and then it has your little flap in here. You can pull it out and put it on your wrist so you don't lose it. And then you have the special editions. If you can see in the back up there, right there, there's a Legos edition pouch. I got the Metal Gear Solid. This one comes with the Big Boss. That's the pouch. This was a Star Wars pouch. Really straightforward. Only fits the PSP. And a couple UMDs actually. So this one came out when the PSP 2000, the Star Wars edition came out. They released this if you pre-ordered it. These are getting a little bit harder to find. Don't buy these for $150. I've seen them on eBay. They are not worth $150. You can find them for 20, 15, 20 bucks all day. So, but it's cool because it has Han Solo in the front, like I said. And then this is one of my favorite UMD or PSP cases. It's just big though. I mean, it would be hard to transport, but you could carry up to 8 UMD movies. And then you have space for your PSP and a PSP card charger. And I feel like this one's really cool. It looks almost like a little mini briefcase. But imagine in the mid 2005, 2006, when the PSP came out, walking around one of these. I mean, I wouldn't do it because it might get snatched, but I think this one is one of the cooler cases. And this is my to-go-to. This is my absolute favorite case. I believe this one's licensed by Sony. So this one has room for 6 UMDs. It has, I put my a little PSP memory card slot down here, so I have them in there. More space up here, and then you have your space for your PSP and your charger in the back. This one is my to-go-to. It's been with me to Alaska. It's been with me to Canada, to Mexico, a few other states within the U.S. This is my to-go-to pouch. I carry like a book bag. It's about the size of a good-sized book, so nothing crazy. I love this pouch. This is the one I would recommend for everybody if you can find it. It is a little pricey. These ones are getting pricey just because they're getting harder to find. But like I said, it's super sturdy, really good material. This is the one I would recommend. And I believe it is, like I said, in fact, licensed by Sony. Has the PlayStation logos on the zippers. But this is sturdy. This one, I've had this one for close to 10 years. Has not failed me. But yeah, that's the pouches I have for my PSPs. If you can see in the back, like I said, I have a few other ones. There's a Star Wars edition one. That's another stock PSP one, and the triple bag ones right there for you. So yeah, I mean, like I said, everybody's been asking me for this video about the pouches, and yeah, I mean, like I said, this is the one I recommend. So hopefully you guys can find one, but hopefully that gives you a little bit of a more knowledge of what's out there. They are getting hard to find. The pouches are getting hard to find because a lot of people just throw them away, gave them away. So if you find one, buy it, give it a good clean, and yeah, use them, man. They're really good stuff. They don't make them like they used to. I can honestly say that. But yeah, until the next one, guys. Thank you guys very much. And I have more UMD movies coming. Stay tuned. I think by Friday I'm gonna get a lot, and I'll show you everything that I've gotten in the last couple months. It's not a lot, but it's good stuff. You're not gonna want to miss it. All right, guys. Thank you, guys.